Game of Thrones somehow just dropped an NFT project yesterday that ended up being worse execution than season 8 of their series. I didn't even know that was possible. In this video, I'm going to go over the execution of the Game of Thrones NFT, how much it cost, and why it just didn't work out at all. It might not have been a rug, but after raising $742,000 in funds from Primary Mint with almost 5,000 editions at $150 a piece, and advertising it as a digital collectible experience, it was pretty bad. As you see here, digital collectible experience. The sword looks really nice. I don't think they show any avatars in here, but we're going to get to the avatars. There are 9 hero resource cards. As you see, there are 3 story cards, and there's 1 avatar. We're going to get to the avatar in a second. Real quick, I do want to disclose, I do own 1 of these NFTs. I am going to sell it. I'm not using this video to pump it or whatever. I've done way better off trading other things in the market this week than to worry about this 0.1 ETH gain or even breaking even on this, but I did want to disclose that. Back to it. Avatar is where things get crazy because, again, you know, you see the character up here, you see the cards, yeah. So let's see how that avatar looks. Boom! Got salad fingers right here. I don't know what happened with this. Like, I don't know if it was the rendering or the art or what. There's a reason I'm making this video, and I'm about to get around to it. So Twitter, of course, blew up on it, comparing it to old things in the past, like this Kevin, the salad fingers reference. I even saw the guy from Courage Cowardly Dog, like the return the slab, if you remember what I'm talking about. So the whole reason I'm even bringing this up and roasting it, this, to me, my personal opinion, was such a clear cash grab of a large company coming into the NFT space just to take people's money and leave. To my knowledge, they've even announced that there's going to be a season 2 of this. In other words, let's make another 750 grand by launching season 2. The elements contained in this package just aren't really worth the NFT. The things that I just went over, it's not really like an ongoing gamified experience. The avatars, nobody's going to PFP those avatars. Not just because, I mean, they look pretty bad. Not even that one. The Ice Kings is pretty bad as well. They just didn't put any effort into these. This part of the video, I go from a little bit lighter to a little bit more serious. You might be like, Chris, why are you dedicating a whole video to just talking bad about this project? It gets more serious for me because these companies don't care about you. And it's very clear by the effort that they put into these projects. Not even that one rendering issue or whatever that was. This experience, $750 raised by them, is a one-time deal that's no effort from their company. Clearly no effort. We have companies coming from scratch. We have startups. We have independent artists putting in more effort into these projects than these companies with a large financial backing. Now, that's not to say that no large IP or no big IP can't contribute, because they can. But you have to be careful who's here to make money, who's here to abuse you, who's here to take your money and run with it. I don't want to talk about the launch. The launch was really bad. It was done on the Nifty, which I have no problem with. I don't want to talk bad about them. I didn't love the way they did it. Basically, you went and minted, and they would release them in like stacks of like 100. So like 100 people would get their NFTs, and they'd go floor them on the market. And then an hour later, 100 more people would get their NFTs, they go floor them on the market. And that's kind of how it went all day. The price action went like this because the way that they released it. Beside the point, I'm very disappointed to see another company, another Web 2 company, coming to the Web 3 or the NFT and crypto space just to what seems like get some money and run. We have seen that with a couple of other companies, and it is really disheartening. Yes, apparently they announced that they're going to change the hands of this NFT, but I don't even like that. You know, what if people like the hands now because they've already been released? So now you're going to change the metadata of the NFT, or at least the image that it points back to. Not a fan of that either. So you kind of botched the launch because it looked like you didn't care, just like it looked like you didn't care about Season 7 and Season 8. Here for the money, at least that's what it looks like. Pretty disappointed in Game of Thrones. So, Chris, why did you buy it if you didn't like it? 1, I'm a degen. 2, I'm a content creator. I buy things to participate in them so I can actually be in the know about them and make videos like this. So some things I buy, I'm not fully in. It's just like, you know, there's content around that. Like, I can know the ins and outs. Yesterday, I spent the entire day, or at least half the day, in the market. I actually had a really funny play to where it's probably boring for a short-form content video, so I won't go into too much detail. But basically, I bought top, watched it get cut like 40%, and then it had one more slight volume in it, and I sold top, so I broke even. And the one that I said that I'm holding in the middle of this video, I am still holding. That's the one that I minted. So yeah, that's, you know, I buy these things for different reasons. I mean, I buy them for content. I buy them for trading just because there's volume. there's a lot of other reasons. This one, I probably shouldn't have given my money to somebody who clearly didn't want anything out of the space, but I did, and I'm here. If you made it this far in the video, be sure, if you're not subscribed to the channel, to subscribe, like this video for the YouTube algorithms. Also, I've had a lot of you ask me about my coffee. Recently, I did launch my YouTube memberships program. Basically, there's different tiers. I have different levels. Go check it out. It's always in the description below my videos. One of the tiers actually sends you a bag of coffee that I roast every single month if you're in the US. Go check that out. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Peace out.